Hola mi gente, your boy Sky John here today with my boy Brad. Okay, let's start here. What is wrong with the term midget? Because lately that's been kind of offensive, right?
Yeah, well, like that's been in the news. Me personally, I don't find anything wrong with it. But people are offended by it, and I don't know why it is. And I asked like a friend of mine why that is. He says, well, if you call a dwarf a midget, it's just like calling a black person the N-word. I was like, midget, please. That's it's not offensive. It's not, because like when you say the N-word, some really bad images come to your head. Like you think of like slave ships and like chains and Flava Flav and like bad stuff. Like what comes to your head when you think of the word midget? Popcorn, cotton candy, and happiness. That's what comes to your head. So I don't know why these people think this is a bad word. I don't think it is. But if you don't know what to call me, if you think midget's offensive, if you're uncomfortable with dwarf, and if you think little person just describes a Mexican, you could always just call me Big Dick Magoo. If you call me Big Dick Magoo, I will not be offended. Promise you that.
Speaking of big dicks, since you brought it up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Is it possible for a little person to be hung like a horse?
You can ask the women I've been with, and they will say there is nothing wee about my man. Nothing. This is good size. It's solid. Hangs down to my knee. My knee, as you can see, is about 4 inches below my waist, so read into that what you want. But no, I'm doing just fine in that department. But it's weird though, because women are always surprised, like, because they think because I'm small that it's gonna be like I'm gonna be hung like an Asian or something like that. But they like I've literally had a girl, when I took it out, look at me and go, oh, I was not expecting that. I'm like, what the heck? Did you expect like a little pinky finger to pop out of there? No, I'm a man, Mijita. I'm 25 years old. I'll make it happen. So, yeah, my balls dropped and everything. So
your girlfriend right now is 5 feet 11 inches tall.
5'11", and it's weird because when people see us walking, they literally look at her, look at me, look at her, and go, "Where'd you get it?" But no, like it's a good relationship. It's fine. Like things are a little, like people always want to know what the sex is like. Like, all right,
what is the sex like?
I'll tell you, sex with a dwarf is amazing, man. Because we like doggy style. We got that. Because y'all, when y'all tall dudes do doggy style, you're like you're on your knees, and yeah, you start off badass, but then you start getting sore down there, and your thigh starts cramping up, so you gotta like you lose thrust, and you throw up one leg and do that move right there. But no, me doggy style, I'm standing up. I got that. I'm just like that the whole time. I throw back a leg for more power. I got it, dude. You have no idea.
What do you prefer, tall girls or dwarfs?
I'll tell them. I prefer to have sex with tall women. I think I'm going to end up marrying a dwarf.
Why do you think you'll marry a dwarf?
I think I'm going to marry a dwarf because there's just the automatic connection, and a dwarf, another dwarf is going to be used to being stared at, whereas a tall woman has to get used to the fact that wherever we go, people are always looking at us like, okay, what's this? What happened here? People see me and my 5'11" girlfriend walking around, and they literally look around. They think they're on Punk'd. Like, they think like something's going on. They think it's like a hidden camera show. So I think that's one of the reasons.
Are both your parents dwarfs as well?
No, they're both tall. Actually, when I was born, they didn't know I was going to be a dwarf. My dad looked at my mom. He actually thought that my mom had cheated on him, because I popped out, and he was like, well, that no son of mine would look like. So it was crazy, and they didn't know how to like raise, like, you know, they haven't raised a dwarf before, so a few things were awkward. They were scared that I was going to get run over by cars. So when I was going into school, they put a long pole with a flag on my backpack. I shit you not, bro. So I'm walking into school with this like golf pin on my back, just waving around, and I'm trying to like make friends, and I look like I should be wearing a helmet, just like, you're gonna be my friend.
Brad, how do they find you, man? You have a website?
You can find me on any of the social sites. Go to myspace.com/funnybrad, facebook.com/funnybrad, and also twitter.com/funnybrad. So just remember Funny Brad, and then you are good to go. You can find me and get updates on all the craziness going on in my life, for sure.
Check out his comedy show, right? And always remember, be nice to dwarfs because they could see camel toe up close. You can't beat that shit.
Amen. And just think, if you fight me, when I punch straight ahead, nuts, right there. Just
right in the nuts.
Speed bag, speed bag. But yeah, thanks. Check me out. Hopefully I'll see you guys at a live show soon.
Adios, mi gente. Nos vemos. Oh yeah.